Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off if selected.
You're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. Know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and in the dead of night, on that broken road, I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your blood.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Houston Texans and our home team on Sunday Night Primetime. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's 3rd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cup 19, Cup 19. Trap 60, Trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. Into space. And he will score. Touchdown, Blues. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He'll drop to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. A gain there of 24 yards. First down for Houston.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here's a first carry for their running back. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Now a give up the middle, and he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of depth.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Point after try, forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Texans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Not much happening there. Just a short game.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
9. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 9.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. They get big yardage on the deep ball. 54 yards. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Come on, set.
They'll stick with him again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
It's a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Let's go, let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up fourth down and 1.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I TG, hey, watch him do it. We survived outside, all from the music. They like, what he owns? This is Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Ready, set.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Set. Set. 70 Lions. Ready, go.
They'll run the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Austin. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The extra point, up and good. And the Blues will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw taken in. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took to get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a Texans first down. Rather by plenty. It's 3rd and 2, and they got 8.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That one a bit high, but it's complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
And a good run there. Get him 5 yards.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down, 3 to go. And that is incomplete.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
A run on 1st and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and 4 at the 8-yard line.
They'll go with him again. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
3rd and goal. They'll run. And he's going nowhere. Net and drop behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. His kick is good. And the Texans are back within 4 at 14-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the set. Let's go now.
Drive will start on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Aesthetics, hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the luxury, that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
19, 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's enough for a 1st down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense you start looking for your top target. He comes through for him there.
At the 47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bison, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready up.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go, set.
Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This one from 39 yards out. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Blues will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. This taken at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Not much on the return. They'll stop them at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. They'll look to throw here on first down. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down. Up the middle they go. Has some room inside the 30. And he will score! Touchdown, Texans. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 17.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. Whoa! They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Deputy! Cowboy 80! Cougar 19!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Ready?
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Now a run. Oh, the ball's out. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it's starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
To the ground, a first down run. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. It's good for a Texans first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Here's a run going left. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He's got it at about the 8. A powerful run just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. They're not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He knocks it through. And the Texans will go up by 7.
Texans 24. Blues 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Texans. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Now give on the ground, and he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught, and he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. A gain of 11 on that one. First down for Houston.
And the Texans, first down.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This will be from 47 yards. And that one doinks off the right upright. No good. And this will stay a two-possession game.
17.
You could see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Bronco 80.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. It is a touchdown. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. It's 1st down, and they'll run. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
Back to throw. This one complete right side. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
He'll get this out to his running back. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Right back to him on 1st down. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
1st down. 2 yards on the play. 1st down, Texans.
So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.
What defines my name? What defines my name?